Welcome back to the Recipe Tales. We are going to do a homemade red chili paste whereby we're going to use dried chilies. And when you get the dried chilies from your grocer, ask for a mild heat because some dried chilies can be very spicy. And get the ones that are really wrinkled. I hear that the wrinkled ones is less spicy, there's less heat. And then cut them into small pieces with your scissors to take off as much of the seeds as possible. And then we go on and I'll show you how to de-seed even further. Ingredients for homemade red chili paste: 100 grams dried red chili, 1200 grams of water, 30 grams garlic, 30 grams apple cider vinegar, 15 grams sugar, 10 grams salt, and 100 grams of boiled chili water. Let's start making the red chili paste, which I normally use in all my Asian cooking. So this is the dried chili that I've showed you, right? So we're going to de-seed it first. The easiest way of doing it is using the thermometer on the reverse mode. So I've just sliced all my chilies, taken out the stalks and all, and I'm just going to add in here. Okay, so we have dropped some of it. Let me just pick that up too. Right, so there are lots of chili. The chilies that are dried will always have lots of seeds. So we're going to just close it, and then we are going to go to about 15 seconds, and we are going to do a reverse. That means to say this blade will now go anti-clockwise, and we will do it at speed 5. That's right, so we are done there. And I'm going to just put it in my varoma dish to show you how to take off all the chilies. I'm going to bring out my weighing scale, and I'm going to pour in water of 1.2 grams, or that is to say 1200. Okay, I'm going to put it to kettle mode and heat up the water first. While this is heating up, I'm going to take off all the seeds that is there. So we have the kettle mode over here. So those of you who have TM5, just use 10 minutes at 100 degrees to boil the water. And I'm just going to turn this on. So while that is happening, let me show you how to sieve it. So what you have to do is just put it on a tray if you want to. I'm just using this the bottom of the container, and I'm just going to shake that and just take it out as much of the seeds as possible. I'm not going to use my hand. If you're at home, you can use gloves to take off the seeds so that you don't touch your hand, because the heat can get to your fingers. And what I'm going to do after this is, once I've taken off all the seeds, I'm going to wash this. So take out even more, whatever dust has accumulated on when we buy it from the grocery shops and wherever it's been dried. We'll be washing off all that as much as possible. See, look at the amount of seeds that have come out of it. So doing reverse mode in a Thermomix helps you out, and the chili paste comes out really not that spicy because the heat is less. Right, the water is ready being boiled, so I'm taking it out, the lid at least, and I'm going to put my rinsed chili. A couple of times I rinsed in running water, and then all the dirt is out, and I'm going to now put this whole thing in the boiling water. So I'm going to give it a swirl, let it soak in the boiled water, and we're going to let this run for about 8 to 10 minutes. Let it really get soaked in and soften the dried chilies so that we can blend later to a paste. At 100, and we will do on a reverse mode and just let it go at speed 05 or 01, or at speed 1 also do. Open the lid and have a look at it and make sure that it's just turning or moving around so that the top part also gets working. So we can like run it at once so that the water is swirling around and getting all mixed up with the water, so we can do that. Or alternatively, you can just leave it in the hot water for 10 minutes without getting it on. So that hot water will actually soften the dried chili. What we want is a very soft dried chili to make it into a nice smooth blend. As you can see, stay away, keep always the lid away from your face so that the steam doesn't get to you, right? And we have the softened chilies all very soft and we're going to strain out the water. Swirling it and let all these, if there's any extra seeds that are lying there, it will just, because of the weight, it will just lie in the bottom of it. So when we are going to take it out, I'm again using my varoma dish to strain out. It is very versatile to use this. There's many functions to using varoma dish. So again, gently, it's very hot the water, therefore just pour it in lightly as possible, and we're going to just take out as much of the chilies as possible because I want to leave some of the seeded water in behind so that I don't want to have all the seeds. See, there's hardly any seeds when we have already done a lot, so this is good. We have done a lot of what you call sieving just by using the reverse function. And I'm going to take out part of the seeds that is there side and just throw that aside when you're going to put it in. You don't put it in all. So this is how it looks, and we're draining it all out the water. And wait for it to drain totally a little bit more. And let me just take it out. It's easier for me to just work from here so I can watch. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to put all the chilies back into the bowl, mixing bowl. So we take out as much of the chili seeds as possible because that is really very hot. Okay, so we don't want any seeds in our food because that again doesn't digest well. And then the next stage I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh about 50 grams of water. Okay, so let's go to the weighing scale. And I'm going to just take out some of this water, the chili water. And let's stir there. And we're going to throw about 16, no, let's make it 100 then. Okay, so we have 100 grams of that. Then we're going to put all our garlics in it, which I've already weighed and kept it, and we'll sugar. I'm using brown sugar, and the salt goes in, and apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to pour all that in. So this will preserve my paste. The salt and the sugar also is part of the preservative, and the garlic. But if you're if you're a Jain or a Vaishnav or a Buddhist diet that you're following, omit the garlic. And the next stage we're going to do is we're going to go and it is 1 minute, and we are going to is right now, so we're going to go into blending mode. 1 minute 10 seconds we're going to do. So we're going to go all the way, and it's going to blend for us into a paste. I'm very gentle by taking it out because again the steam and the fragrance of the chili is very strong, so we're going to scrape all the sides out first. So when we're going to do any of a stir fried or nasi goreng, the Malay style, then we can use this chili paste, to give the zinc to our food. So I use this in my stir fried veggies, even for making my nasi lemak sambal. There's so many ways of using just this chili paste, and it really lasts long in your fridge because there's enough of vinegar and garlic to preserve it. So let me show you just how smooth the paste is. Right, so I have sterilized my bottle, and always sterilize your bottle that you're going to store in. So that I'm going to pour that right in it, hot. Look at the paste. Wow, it is so smooth. You do get in the market, but they do have a lot of additives and preservative like sodium benzoate and all. In our case, we're having all natural preservative, and which is good for our health, like apple cider vinegar for our joints, right? So why not just do it at home, and this can last for a long time. You can store this for almost a month. It doesn't get spoiled at all, but keep it in the fridge. So we have now a chili paste made from dried red chilies, and this chili paste can be used for mee goreng, nasi goreng, or any stir-fried veggies, or make even your nasi lemak sambal. It really comes out great. I even use for my gado-gado paste, this chili paste. So it's really smooth, and just little goes a little bit more, a little more of a taste that you get in your food. You don't need to put so much, just a teaspoon will do. It is spicy, so you want to mellow it down, you can add in a little bit more of sugar, lemon juice to get it, to your preference or taste. My name is Sushila Patel. This is the Recipe Tales. Recipes